Welcome to the HighRoad Solution One-Stop Demo Series for Importing Subscribers. My name is Erica Bayshore, and I'm the Client Services Manager here at HighRoad Solution. Importing subscribers allows you to import a list of contacts complete with contact information, custom field information, and also allows you to distribute into specific segments. To begin an import, simply navigate to Subscribers, Import Subscribers. Once you're on your Import Subscribers page, we have Import File Info, Settings, Segmentation. We'll start with Import Your File Info. Select a file to import by clicking on the Browse button. Select the desired file and click Open. The complete file name will display adjacent to the Browse button once selected. The supported file types are text.txt, comma-separated value, or comma-delimited file, CSV, tab-delimited, tab, zip, and also GZ. Note, ensure your file is in a complete format before beginning the import process. Incompatible file types will result in an error. Review your file delimiter section for more information. Your header row. If your file has a header row, select Yes from the drop-down. The system will ignore the header row during the import. If the file does not contain a header row, leave defaulted to No. Number of fields. The number of fields and the number of columns of data from left to right to include in the imported file. For example, if a file has 10 data columns and only use 3 needs to be imported. Select 3 from the drop-down menu. Your file delimiter. Choose the file type, comma, pipe, tab, or custom. From the drop-down menu, file delimiter refers to how the information is stored in your file. If the wrong delimiter is selected, the import process will not work properly. I am importing in a CSV file, so I'm going to select comma. For settings, the best option here is to choose reports. All your other options, double opt-in emails, welcome messages, and exceptions, you would leave set for the default. For double opt-in emails, these are subscribers that are already members or have opted in to receive your emails, so you would not want to receive or send them a double opt-in message. The welcome message, being that they're already part of your membership database, you would not want to send them a welcome message. Reports, this will provide a list of incorrectly formatted email addresses, so you would definitely want to enable that. And your exceptions, you're going to leave it set as done. For your segmentation, you can select an existing segment, or if you choose to create a new static segment, you can do that here as well. So I'm going to create a new static segment. I will give my static segment a name. And for my segment category, I can select a category or I can leave it uncategorized. For today's purposes, I will choose category, and I would say it is a HRS segment, and it belongs into the HRS category. My segment type, I'm going to leave it set as live, but you can also choose a test. A test segment will allow you to have up to 100 subscribers in it for testing purposes only. I'm going to simply hit save. And now I can see all existing segments, and because I cannot find my existing segment or the segment that I've created, I can simply hit search and filters and put in a wildcard search, which is % and then a keyword %, and simply hit search. It brings up my segment that I've actually created, one-stop demo segment. I'm going to check off the box and hit choose segment. To clear this selected segment before an import, this will remove all existing subscribers from your existing segment before the import takes place. You would select this option only if you are selecting a segment that already contains subscribers. For this purpose, I'm going to leave it unchecked. Simply hit continue. And now I'm here to our Choose Fields page. This is where I would then select the fields from my CSV file and map it to fields within the platform itself. So what you see here below each option are the field names that are coming from the CSV file that I've chosen to import. So I'm going to use a drop down and I'm going to select first name. I'm going to use the drop down and choose last name. I'm going to choose field, and this is a custom field. So I'm going to go here to custom fields, custom text fields, and then I'm going to use the drop down and I'm going to map it to member ID because I know that is my member ID. For a choose field for company, again, this is a custom text field. I'm going to now choose my field name, company. For email, I'm going to choose email, and that is the email field. So again, I have my first name, my last name, any custom fields that are included in my CSV file. So my member ID, my company name, and then again, I go back to a standard field, email, and I map emails to email. How was I added? This is a policy that is required when doing an import. In order to continue your import process, you would need to provide a statement as to how and why a subscriber in your list is receiving this email. This protects you as a sender as well as HighRoad and BlueHornet as a provider. So a simple message can be something like this. And then I can also choose notification for when my import is completed. It defaults to enable, so you can also change the email address to where your import report will be sent, or you can choose to simply disable it. Once I choose import, it brings me to the task monitor and processing and completed task. You can see that my import is done while it's processing. If I go back to administration, task monitor, manage processing and completed task, I can now see that it's completed. I do not have to wait for the import report to be emailed to me. I can simply view that detail by simply checking the box next to my task and view details. My view details will show me my list contained 3 contacts that were imported, 0 contacts were added to the system, 3 contacts were updated because they were already in the system, 0 rows were ignored due to improperly formatted data, 0 rows were ignored that had a missing email address, 0 rows were ignored due to duplicate email addresses, previously opted out, have a 0 count, and then 0 contacts had a suppressed email address or domain. If I had any new subscribers in my list, I would have a number here for contacts added to the system. For improperly formatted data, if someone was missing a .com or .net or the @ symbol, I would have a number here. For missing email address, if I have a contact that doesn't actually include an email address, that row would have been ignored, and I would have a number here. The system will dedupe during the import process, so any duplicate email addresses will be deduped. Anyone who had previously globally opted out would also have a number count here. Now, I can take my import report and I can copy this URL out and paste it into a new browsing window. It will open up in Excel. And as you can see, my Excel file is empty because I did not have any malformatted email addresses. That concludes our import subscribers demo. Thank you for participating in our HighRoad Solution One-Stop Demo Series. Have a great day.